Making the news tonight, Soludo speaks on achievement in 3 years in office. Anambra received over 2 million coconut palm seedlings. Federal lawmakers donate 705 million naira to President Tinubu. WHO raises concern over U.S. cut in funding global health initiatives. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for a better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers to call are 511 and 0800-2200-008. My name is Ajuluchuku Okabwe. Many thanks for joining us this evening. Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has reassured that his administration is still on track on laying the foundation for a new Anambra. Governor Soludo stated this during a media parley at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia, as part of activities to mark his government's 3 years in office. Details from our correspondent.
The governor, who spoke on his administration's 5 pillars of development, including security, law and order, economic transformation and infrastructure, human capital and social agenda, governance, rule of law and value system, and the environment, stressed that Anambra is on the right trajectory, while recalling the early days of his administration and the enormous challenges that he met on ground, such as the high rate of insecurity, backlog of pension and gratuity, among others. The governor pointed out that he came prepared for the job and has put in a lot of efforts to actualize the vision of a livable and prosperous smart megacity.
Our mission is to lay the foundations for that new Anambra, envisioned in 2006 as being the African Dubai, Taiwan, Silicon Valley, Vision 2070, and now in the Soludo solution, to have Anambra as a livable and prosperous, smart mega city. One that is the preferred destination to live, to work, to invest, to learn, to relax and enjoy. And just to put it succinctly, to change Anambra's narrative from being a departure lounge to becoming a destination of such.
Speaking on the African Dubai, Taiwan, Silicon Valley, Anambra 50-year development plan, the Soludo solution, the People's Manifesto, Governor Soludo spoke about the over 750 kilometers of road awarded, with over 420 of them asphalted, the truly free education that has increased enrollment into public schools that made Anambra become the state with the lowest out-of-school children in the country. The governor also revealed that the free antenatal care and delivery services, including cesarean operation by his government in public health facilities, has benefited over 102,000 women with zero mortality rates, among others, emphasizing that his policies are crafted to benefit the poor, the downtrodden, and the forgotten.
Envisioning Anambra as the African Dubai, Taiwan, Silicon Valley. Anambra is so well positioned. We had the largest market in West Africa. Anambra has boundary with the north, boundary with the south-south, with rivers, with 3 southeastern states. We're a hub, a commercial hub, and we can also become a national logistics hub.
Governor Chukwuma Soludo says his administration has given out 2.2 million coconut and palm seedlings to 200,000 families in Anambra State that will take them out of poverty. Correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim completes the story.
Governor Soludo, who disclosed this during a media chat with journalists at the government house, Oka, on his 3 years anniversary, explained that in a few years' time, the seedlings will begin to yield to not only take care of internal food consumption, but they will also be exportable produce. Governor Soludo pointed out that the initiative will also save Anambra State from erosion, which he said has a small landmass, adding that his administration has planted 1 million trees within the state to stop erosion menace.
The environment is our existential threat. And so we're dealing with that in terms of fraud controls, fiscal planning. We have to plan like no other place in the country. Fraud controls, erosion controls, and fiscal planning, enforcements, and so on and so forth. Actually trying to re-plan the whole state for sustainability.
In a significant boost to healthcare delivery in Anambra State, the newly constructed General Hospital in Okpoko, Obaro local government area has been commissioned. The Minister of Health, Professor Ali Pati, alongside Governor Chukwuma Soludo, performed the function as part of his administration's 3 years in office. Details from our correspondent.
Recall that the hospital is one of the 5 general hospitals built by the present administration to cater for the health needs of the people, especially the poor, downtrodden, and the forgotten. It became operational 1 year ago. The event, attended by key government officials, healthcare professionals, and community leaders, marks a major step towards improving access to quality medical services for residents of Okpoko and surrounding areas. During the commissioning ceremony, Governor Soludo emphasized his administration's commitment to enhancing healthcare infrastructure throughout the state, saying that the commissioning is a way of opening doors to better health, improved wellness, and a brighter future for the people.
But for me, this is homecoming. I am here also, I think the way we did on the same 18th of March. That day, I came with my wife and we were all jumping around everywhere. We are back here now to see the new Okpoko. What we have come here today to do, this is only the beginning. This is a very, very important case study in urban regeneration. From slum, I saw one of the banners saying that out there, worst urban slum in the southeast to a new heaven. That's what the banner is saying down there, and I can say it very clearly. And that actually summarizes where we were and where we are.
The new Okpoko General Hospital has modern medical equipment, expanded facilities, and improved patient care services, just as it is now equipped to provide a range of services, including emergency care, maternal and child health services, and general outpatient services.
Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA National Working Committee, led by ABGA National Chairman Barrister Sly Ezeokenwa, and the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, National Chairman Alhaji Yusuf Dantali, have undertaken a tour of Governor Soludo project site in Anambra State. Kenechukwu Chukwudi sent in this report.
The team drove through Amansi, Awa, Ndi Ukwenu, Ufuma Road, constructed by Governor Soludo, to the Ekulobia flyover, the adjoining new open market, bus terminal, Light of the Nation Tower, dual lane from Amobia to Ekulobia were also visited. Later, the Solution Fund City and the new government house, both in Oka, were also visited by the entourage. Speaking after touring the new government house building in Oka, including the 1,200 capacity amphitheater, Presidential Lodge, Governor's Office and Lodge, and that of the Deputy Governor, amongst other buildings and structures. Alhaji Dantani commended the Soludo administration for his uncommon transformation of Anambra State, emphasizing that the dividends of democracy are visible in the state.
Democracy is in Anambra. You can see the benefit, the dividends of democracy on the streets everywhere in Anambra. He's an exceptional human being.
The national chairman of APUGA, Barrister Ezeokenwa, emphasized that the facts of what Soludo is doing in Anambra State in about 3 years speaks for itself, and being someone who has been in the forefront of crafting a short and long-term plan for Anambra State, and now in the position of leadership, he is revolutionizing infrastructure and other developmental strides in the state, and has the support of the people to continue based on impact seen.
What we are seeing is nothing short of a revolution, and Anambrarians are proud. We are blessed to have a man like Governor Charles Soludo.
As the 2025 Anambra gubernatorial election draws closer, a former governor of Anambra State, Dame Virgie Etiaba, says the solution vision of Dubai Taiwan must be sustained to avoid abandoned projects. Then Etiaba stated this during the tour of projects by Governor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration in Awka alongside the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Most Reverend Matthew Kuka. Correspondent Chubuzo Obidike filed in this report.
According to former Governor Dame Etiaba, the projects are sights to behold, describing the beauty of the areas as marvelous, and recalled that Governor Soludo during the campaign stated that he is committed to turning the state into Dubai, Taiwan, and said to the glory of God that he is walking the walk. She thanked the governor for having the development of the state at heart. She acknowledged that the only way to sustain the rapid transformation ongoing is to stick with a person with provable integrity who has shown he can do more with less.
Today, with what I have seen, I give glory to God. Amen. He is really walking the walk. Yes. And that is why I say, any governor that comes in, let him or her, like myself, have the development of Anambra State.
Bishop Kuka, at each of the Soludo landmark projects, prayed for the governor for good health and greater achievements to come, even as he marks his 3rd year anniversary in office.
The Accountant General of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwudi Okoli, says visible projects executed in different parts of Anambra State have endeared Governor Chukwuma Soludo to the people, both indigenous and non-indigenous, of the state. Speaking to the ABS in Awka, Dr. Okoli would describe the achievements of Governor Soludo within 3 years as legion, maintained that the governor has continued to match his word with action, saying that Anambra State can now boast of new government house and lodge and of international standards under the Soludo administration. He added that massive road infrastructure going on in the state in 3 territorial districts of Anambra State, in addition to prompt payment of workers' salary and pension to all retirees, as well as other interventions in critical sectors of the economy, and are indications that Governor Soludo is committed to good governance. The Anambra State Accountant General, while affirming that Governor Soludo has, through his purposeful leadership, restored people's confidence in governance, called on the people of the state to sustain their support and prayers to Soludo administration, reminding them of the need to always pay their taxes and levies promptly in order to enable the government continue to serve them better. Still to come on the news this evening, federal lawmakers donate 705 million naira to the president. WHO raises concern over U.S. cuts in funding global health initiatives. The news returns shortly.
Nothing ever happens by chance. Really. Focus on the destination and not the journey, or where you're from. Never ever settle. Make big moves from your small space.
Seasoning cube don't land with all your rich spices where you love inside one cube. Mr. Chef Mix Spicy Seasoning Cube. Spice mix exactly the way you like them. They're available for seasoning cube. Try them today.
Glad to have you back, and now the rest of the news. Reports say leaders of the House of Representatives on Monday donated a check of $705 million to President Bola Tinubu to support his program for Nigeria's vulnerable population. According to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, who led a delegation to present the check to the President, the donation was made through members contributing 50% of their salaries since July 2024 Others present during the presentation included Vice President Kashim Shettima and Chief of Staff Femi Gbajamiamila. The World Health Organization, WHO, has announced that up to 25 countries are expected to include malaria vaccines in their childhood immunization programs by the end of 2025. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Ghebreyesus shared this update on Monday during an online media conference focused on global health issues. Mr. Ghebreyesus emphasized that these vaccines should have tens of thousands of young lives annually. He, however, raised concerns over the risk posed by the recent cuts from the U.S. for funding global health initiatives. And over to our sports desk. The Commissioner of Police, Anambra State, CP Ikeoye Orotogu, has proposed to partner with Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, SWAN, to organize sports competitions with the market community and relevant stakeholders to enhance the police relationship with the public, thus promoting a sense of community bonding and trust. While receiving members of SWAN, Anambra State chapter in his office at Awka, CP noted that this initiative is a great way to promote social cohesion and improve communication between law enforcement and the public. According to the CP, this will create a positive and engaging environment for the public, and by so doing, showcase the importance of sport in building bridges between law enforcement and the community. Responding, the state chairman, SWAN, Mr. Chimezie Anansor, thanked the CP for receiving the association and expressed readiness to partner with the command to actualize its goals. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, Awka. You can also follow us on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at absradiotv.com. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Before we go, a look at our main points again. Soludo has spoken on his achievement in 3 years in office. Anambra have received over 2 million coconut palm seedlings. Federal lawmakers have donated 705 million naira to President Tinubu. WHO has raised concerns over U.S. cut in funding global health initiatives. Remember that security is here to stay in Anambra State. Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers are 5111 and 0800 220008. And that's the size of our package this evening. Many thanks for joining us. My name is Ajuruchukwu Okabwe, wishing you a peaceful night rest.